Hi, and thanks for checking in today. I have a really fun little product review to do today because I received the coolest care package from a girlfriend of mine from high school who sells Mary Kay and does an awesome job. And I know she does an awesome job because after 20 years of not seeing her, she Facebooked me and was like, "Have I ever sent you a goodie bag before?" And I was like, "No, you haven't." And she asked me what I wanted to get for my little free samples from Mary Kay because I haven't tried them in forever. And I said anything to make me look 10 years younger. And so I got the coolest little package. So what I would like to do is do a product review of the pieces that she sent me and go from there. The first thing that I opened when I opened my box was this Time-Wise Replenishing Serum See box because this just had an added little surprise in it in that I didn't know what was inside. And I love, as a general rule, I love Serum See kind of products. And so I wanted to try this one out. And I opened it up and was excited because it actually had 3 products in it. And what it has in it is, number one, a 2-step microderm abrasion set. So there's the microderm abrasion like wash, and then there's the replenishing little moisture thing. And then the vitamin C serum. So I was pretty pumped about that. So let me take these 3 pieces just one at a time to let you know my thoughts. So as soon as I opened up that little box and saw this microdermabrasion 2-step process, with this first one being this wonderful, grainy, yummy microderm. Oh, I love anything that's scrubby and anything that makes me feel like I am really getting deep down into my pores and really scrubbing and maybe getting rid of some fine lines and stuff while I'm at it. So this feels so good. What I love about this particular set is that the microderm wash is very fine, and so it's really gentle but thorough. You know, there are so many scrubs and different scrubby kind of things for our face that just seem so grainy and coarse that they almost feel like they're cutting your skin, and not being a dermatologist, but just knowing how it feels, it just never feels quite right. I'll use it on the rest of my body. It feels, you know, that coarse stuff feels great on my arms and my legs, but I don't really want that kind of thing on my face. And so this feels really awesome. It's Time-Wise microderm abrasion, and this is step 1, the refined step. So step 2, after you get out of the shower, is the replenish, and it feels so good. It first of all, it smells wonderful. It has a really light kind of citrusy smell, and it's very light on your skin, but it really feels good, especially after doing that nice scrub in the shower or at the sink washing your face. To then follow up with this replenish step is just wonderful, and so it feels really good. The only complaint I have is in this sample size. It's really easy to get it to squirt across the room because the little squirt bottle is so strong. Oh, it smells so good. The squirt bottle is so strong that I can't tell you how many times in trying to put it on my fingertip that it's shot over onto the counter, and I've been like, no, I don't want to put it on my face now. But anyway, I love it. I love it. I love the step 1 and 2 process. My skin has felt better. It says to use it only about 2 times a week, 2 or 3 times a week, I think the instructions say. And I wouldn't necessarily want to use any more than that. I do have very sensitive skin, and I haven't had any issue with it making me irritated or giving me any additional redness that I don't have just naturally because I'm kind of a naturally pink person. So it's been very gentle, very good, and my skin just has felt wonderful after using this. Okay, so then finally we get to this Time-Wise Replenishing Serum See, which I put on after the step 1 and step 2 of the microdermabrasion steps, and then I used this. It smells wonderful. It feels absolutely amazing on your skin. It says you can use it in the morning and in the evening. It said that somewhere. Maybe it was in the little instruction pamphlet. The one thing I will say is when I've used the Serum See, I've noticed that if I use it in the mornings and then go to put on my makeup, that when I put my makeup on, it kind of starts chunking off, and it's like the makeup can't quite adhere to my face. And so that's the only complaint that I have about the Serum See. Now I haven't been using Mary Kay makeup, so maybe whenever you're using the Mary Kay makeup that doesn't happen, but whenever you use the drugstore, Revlon, L'Oreal, those are my two faves whenever it comes to my base makeup, it does not agree with the Mary Kay Serum See. So any of the other products that I was sent that you would use during the day or before your makeup have behaved just fine with my normal makeup routine, but the Serum See has kind of had some problems. So I stick to using the Serum See in the evenings or in the afternoons if I come home early or shower early or wash my face to get all the gunk off and just want something wonderful to put on my face. I definitely use this. Same little thing with the squirter thing, at least with the sample size. I don't know about the full size, but the sample size, that is a really effective squirter. So be very careful that you don't shoot across the room and waste half your product just in being too hasty with the little squirt nozzle on here. But other than that, the Serum See is absolutely wonderful. Okay, next, and I'm going in no particular order at this point, is this Time-Wise Repair Voluform Foaming Cleanser. And I will put all of these different names and product links down in the explanation, so don't worry if you're not getting all of this. As you can tell, with these little pouches, I ration them like I'm in the middle of the Depression and won't be able to buy the replacements for years and years and years because these are so awesome. This foaming cleanser is gentle, everyday, morning and night, just your everyday cleanser. And I absolutely have loved this. It makes my skin feel so good. It doesn't take very much, even with the whole makeup routine and everything, to wash off in the evenings. It doesn't take a lot of the foaming cleanser in order to get all of that off of my face and really not leave any of the residue behind, which is awesome. It hasn't been drying to my skin at all. I don't feel like I have to immediately just cake on extra moisturizer or night cream or something because it's dried me out so bad. It doesn't do that at all, which is wonderful and very hard to find, especially when you have sensitive skin, and when you add sensitive skin to winter months like we're in right this moment, it's all the more critical that this foaming cleanser does not dry my skin out. So I love this. I definitely want to add this to my daily cleansing routine because I love this just daily foaming cleanser. And next, for nighttime, I have two different products that are both night creams of sorts that, that my friend sent me. The first one is the Voluform, in that Voluform line, and it's Voluform Night Treatment with Retinol. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm thinking anything with retinol, just send it my way, because I will put that stuff on because I want to have silky smooth skin even in my mid-30s. So the other product is the extra emollient night cream, which if you have been around Mary Kay at all, in the last, I don't know, 50 years, you have no doubt seen, tried, smelled, or had a grandmother who used this extra emollient night cream. So I'm going to start with this one because this, when I opened this up, I just had to giggle. This is the typical, I should say, this is the classic pink night cream, and it's so luscious and thick, and it has that smell. This smells like my grandmother, but I tell you what, she had the most beautiful skin. She wore nothing but Mary Kay, and I can't tell you how many different times she gave me, bought me, got samples, whatever, this extra emollient night cream over the years, and I only wish that I would have started using it sooner because it's just wonderful. For my taste, it's a little bit heavy to sleep in. It feels a little bit thick, and so it kind of drives me crazy, kind of makes me feel like I'm sweating or something. But I know if I would make myself use it in the evenings, it wouldn't take me very many nights to get used to that feeling. I just haven't quite gotten there yet. And I do sleep in night cream every night. It's just not quite this this feel. I don't want to call it greasy, but it's kind of, you know, just, I mean, it's shiny. Look at how pretty and shiny my hand is now. Anyway, I love it. I love the smell, and I have no doubts that it is one of the best all-time night creams on the market, because I know so many older women who have used this stuff since dirt was new, and their skin looks fantastic. So I really need to introduce this to I need to just get over the greasy feel and just go to town on it, because then I can have that radiant skin in my 70s and 80s and beyond. So the other one, let me find it now, this night treatment with retinol, the Voluform line, I like, I love, it feels great, it's not heavy, it's not greasy, it's my typical, the kind of night cream that I typically would use, which is not really a heavy night cream. It's just a really nice lotion so that it soaks in. It doesn't feel like it's just sitting there on your skin all night long, and every time you wake up your pillow's sticking to you. It doesn't do any of that. So I love this. I love that it has retinol in it, because like I said, anything with retinol is pretty much my friend. I love it. I might have an unhealthy obsession with retinol, but I love this Voluform night treatment, and I think I'm probably going to, once my little packet runs out that I'm just inching out night by night, once it runs out, I think I'm going to have to buy some of this because I love it. And the next thing in our Voluform line is the Voluform Lifting Serum. Other than the way this smells, which is wonderful, it smells really citrusy. Let me try and get a little bit on here. It smells really citrusy. It's a little bit thicker than the serum. I mean, it's more creamy. It smells, oh my gosh, it smells so good. It smells really fresh and citrusy and just yummy, yummy, yummy. It feels really good on the skin. I haven't noticed it interfering with my makeup at all. I have been using this in the mornings as well as in the evenings on some evenings, and just to kind of test it out, and it feels really, really good. I don't know necessarily what it's supposed to do. It says it's supposed to be lifting. I'm sure over time there are studies that have shown that it does that, but mainly it just feels really nice on my skin. So I love this. I don't know that I'm particularly sold on it, but it does feel really nice on my skin, and so that's got to be good, worth a lot right there. So the Voluform Lifting Serum, I would say, is about a 6. Feels great. I just don't know that I necessarily need it as part of my regimen, but the jury's still out because I still have some left in my packet. The next two items in my evaluation here are also in the Voluform line. They are the Day Cream and the Eye Renewal Cream. And the Day Cream at least has SPF 30, which I love. I won't put anything on my face that's not at least that as far as a moisturizer goes, because I want that kind of protection all day long, and I'm very thorough in putting it. I'm so frankly and fair and everything like that that I just can't be too careful with the sun. So I love that it has SPF 30. There are so many moisturizers on the market that strictly have 15 or 17, so I love anything 30 or above. That's a huge hit with me. The eye cream, the Eye Renewal Cream, is for day and evening use if you want. It's a little heavier than I generally like to put on my puffiness here. During the day it feels a little bit heavy, but it feels good. I do like it. It's just a little bit much under my makeup sometimes. I think sometimes it's hard for my makeup to stay put when I have a really heavy cream base. So anyway, I really do like these. I like the eye cream maybe more for the evenings, and the day cream obviously as it says for the day, and that it has SPF 30. So those are both wins. I love those. And last, but certainly not least, is Satin Hands. This is, I don't know how long this has been in the Mary Kay line. I know that my grandmother used to buy it for me, so I got so excited when in my box there was a tube of Satin Hands, because this is the best hand cream in the world. I love this because I am not a fan of hand cream at all. I don't like moisturizers on my hands. It always feels greasy. It always feels heavy. I want it like right here on my hands to make them look soft and smooth, but I don't really want them anywhere else. This stuff I absolutely adore. It is so, as you can tell, I have to really squeeze to get any out because I love this stuff so much. I've actually really been using it. Satin Hands is so wonderful. It's not greasy. It really soaks in nicely, and this is especially nice during these winter months right now when the ends of the fingers and the cuticles and the knuckles and everything just kind of starts cracking. I love it. It's not greasy. It soaks in beautifully, and it's completely fragrance free. It's just wonderful all the way around. I've even gotten my husband using it a few different times whenever he's been complaining of really dry, cracked skin, and he really likes it, and he's usually one of the ones who will just coat his hands with Eucerin at night and stuff like that, and I'm like, you really don't need all that. You just need Satin Hands. So Satin Hands from Mary Kay is a huge winner with me. Okay, so just a quick recap. Everything that my friend September sent me was wonderful, just absolutely awesome. I guess I was completely out of the loop that Mary Kay was going strong still. I know Mary Kay is a huge name in the history of women's skincare and cosmetics, but it really seems like they have evolved with the times and really kept up and really just put out a really exceptional line of at least skincare products that I'm just crazy about. And I love seeing some of those staple items that I've been using and given for years and years, and then the newer lines that I also really enjoy and that I think certainly stack up to that Mary Kay brand that is very critical and all about real high quality products. So let me say just real quickly what my absolute favorite items were of those that were sent to me out of this sample kit, and then you can just make your own decisions from there. Maybe you have a friend who also sells Mary Kay, or you know how to get in touch, maybe a friend of a friend, kind of that 6 degrees of separation thing. If you do not have a friend or know someone who sells Mary Kay, I am going to include September James's link below in the information area, and you can just get right in touch with my friend. So whichever way you would like to, if there are any of these products that you're interested in or any of the other products in the Mary Kay line, please feel free to give September James a call. So first and foremost, I've got to get the Satin Hands. I love that. Love, love, love. This microdermabrasion is absolutely amazing. I love the microdermabrasion two-step process. I don't know if I can buy it just like that or if I'm going to have to buy it along with the Serum See since they were packaged together. But I really love those. Really love them. The Extra Night Emollient Cream, I know I need to buy it. Again, I'm going to have to kind of get through this tube and kind of get used to that feeling on my face when I'm sleeping and go from there. But I know that this is a wonderful product. I just have to get my head around it. And my last favorite of what was sent is this foaming cleanser, the Time-Wise Repair Voluform Foaming Cleanser. So these items, I feel like I'm lifting up half the package. These items were big hits with me, and I hope that you will try them out as well. I hope that if you have tried them and had great luck, you will share that with other friends, and so that they can be introduced to this wonderful skincare line, because maybe they didn't have grandmothers who always sent them stuff from Mary Kay, and so maybe they need to be introduced to Mary Kay and Mary Kay Pink. So thank you for joining me for this product review, and I will catch you on the flip side. Bye.